What's good, everybody? It's your boy Showtime. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Y'all already know what time it is. I got my brother Prince in here with me.
One
Man,
of them
so
ones. One of them ones. Let's go.
hey, they one of the ones, huh? Hey, speaking of one of the ones though, speaking of one of the ones, Tyler Marsh definitely hired one of the ones. Rena Wakama is the best coach in she was the best coach in the Olympics. She's basically the best FIBA coach. And you add on to already stacked coaching staff, brilliant coaching staff. I like what Tyler Marsh is doing, man. How you feel about this, Prince? What you think about this hiring right here?
Hey, this is what Chicago Sky been needing, man. I talked about it time and time again. We were the worst perimeter defense in the league last year by at least 10% shooting percentage. I mean, she brings, if you watched her in the Olympics, she brings tenacity. If you watch the way she coaches, she's a player coach. She gonna get on you, but she gonna also motivate you. Like that Nigerian team overperformed. That's how she ended up becoming the best coach in the Olympics last year. That team overperformed. She runs a diamond press, which you could run that with Angel Reese. Hey, good luck, league, because a lot of people don't know about that diamond press. Look, they pick up at half court. They run that one floor for flat in the Olympics. In the fourth quarter, running that one floor for flat, they went on like a 20-2 run against the US team. They
Yep.
ended up losing by 14, but hey, they got a Jew. They got a Jew.
And you got a little, you know, look, y'all kind of got like a little history. It's not
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. Hey, shout out to them green waves. Shout out to them green waves. You know, last year she was on the women's coaching staff as an assistant coach for the University of Tulane,
oh
the best D1 college in Louisiana.
yeah.
Let's go.
Hey man, look, I love this coaching staff. Man, this coaching staff is deep. Everybody is they did play basketball too. You got coaches that was basketball players. I think that's very important. Like Courtney Pierce, who he hired for the bigs, and also you know the other coaches. You got
Tanisha
one came
Wright.
from yeah, Tanisha Wright. She got head coach experience, so she been around. So man, I think a lot of people had some question marks about Tyler Marsh. I think they probably still do. They still trying to figure out what kind of coach he is. But man, you gotta be you look, I'm impressed. I told you, I'm all in on Tyler Marsh. I like Tyler Marsh. Cause he doesn't have head coaching experience, but he's been around many different coaches and styles. He's been around, different winning atmospheres too. Like he was around when they had won the championship in 2019, and he was around Vegas when they won back to back. He
Yep.
played a part into some of those players' development, like Jack Young. So yeah, I'm loving this coaching staff, man.
Yeah. 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 I mean, don't forget about Crystal Robinson either. You
Yeah,
keep getting she on the coach.
I forgot
Look,
about
she
her.
played for the Liberty, so don't
Yeah,
forget about her either. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
can't
So
forget about her.
she was a 3-and-D wing. I mean, she was in the league for a long time. I think like what 96 to like '07. So she was in the league for a minute. So don't she was on it. Hey, he got a squad over there, man. If they can put it together, and I like that he brought in coaches that have a specific and unique talent that they can and experience and coaching style that they can bring when you can just get all of them on the same page, they can do something special.
hmm If you watch how her teams competed at the Olympics and listen to how she inspires her players, you know that Renee is a star on the rise. I can't be happier adding such a great coach to our staff and believing in the vision for the hashtag Skytown. Let's go. Hey,
I'm excited,
you just
man.
spoke on that too. Like he said, he saw the same thing you saw. He see the vision.
I'm telling you, the way I just as a former player, I just watch how coaches interact with players. I don't really watch what they do. I watch the interactions and the body language.
Right.
because as an athlete, you're gonna do whatever your coach says, right? You're gonna go on the court, you're gonna go stand in this corner or pass it here. But I watch body languages. And when I was watching the Nigerian team, even when they were playing against the USA, like they were down almost 30, and like she was in the huddle and they were listening, like listening. And they brought it back within I think like 12, in the fourth quarter. So I mean, she stays at it, and them other coaches we talk about the Chicago Sky bringing in rookies. You got Angel and Camilla who were drafted high, even Michaela. These coaches, uh, all of these coaches was two of them that was lottery picks, and one of them was the number 12 pick. So these coaches are first round picks themselves who know what it feels like to be
Mm-hmm.
regarded as someone to come in and change the franchise. So that's going to do wonders for the draft picks that comes in and Angel Reese and Camilla. That's another piece people keep missing out on with these coaches. These ain't no run
Man,
of the mill coaches.
man, people don't understand. Like you got a coaching staff is probably the most important thing to a team. You can have all the talent you want. You ain't got the right coaching staff. Then it's only so far talent gonna get you. You gotta have structure. Y'all gotta be able to come together with a game plan, a system. Everybody gotta buy in from the coaches to the players. All this stuff matters. What Tyler Marsh doing, by the way, he got I know some people that this don't mean nothing to them, but he has a coaching staff full of African African American women. You know,
Big facts.
I
And they
think,
gonna
I
be
think,
fighting for each other. Believe me, they gonna be fighting for each other because they know what it means to be on that stage
yeah,
together.
yeah. So that again, people was questioning. Okay, you got rid of Teresa Witherspoon. This Tyler Marsh thing. I mean, what is you going? Where are you going with it? You can clearly see where he's going with it. And so he's hired brilliant, brilliant African American coaches that's been around, has experience. And my this is probably now I know we didn't get to the draft yet. I like the corner Vandersloot move. To me, this is probably the biggest acquisition to the organization. This
Slept on. I told Showtime this. I actually thought the Sparks was gonna give her a look when they
yeah.
were doing their head coaching search because of Rikia. Like I thought they would give her a look because of Rikia, but these coaches missed out. They got a gym. Tyler Marsh got a
Oh,
gym.
hey, I'm glad they did miss out. She on our team now. I like I tell you, I think Chicago gonna prove a lot of people wrong. They gonna be better than what people think. They got a little bit more balance now this year compared to last year. Just out having a player that can throw a freaking inbound pass is gonna be 5, 6, 7 more wins. I mean, let's just be honest. The perimeter defense that still needs to be worked on. And on Ariel Atkins definitely helps. And I think I'm just paying attention, doing my research on all these coaches and the players. Their personalities kind of mix in together too. You know, Ariel Atkins laid back, chill. She not somebody she's not selfish. You know, um, great character. So she's not gonna get in nobody's way. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no locker room mess going on. Not with this team. You got a bunch of adults in the locker room this year, in my opinion. So anything else you want to say, my brother?
Man, look, shout out to the coaches. Look, I love the Louisiana connections. I mean, you got Renee, even Crystal. Crystal played at Louisiana Tech. And people don't
Mm-hmm.
know this. She was actually the MVP in the high school All American game before it became the McDonald's All American game in 1992. So he got some. That's why I say he got some dogs on his coaching staff
No,
that
he
that's
definitely
that's proven. Showtime is different from having like coaches who just got experience. These are proven players. So
proven
that's the
player.
difference.
Yeah,
And they got coaching experience.
these some top shotters, man. Right here. Look, we may touch on this on Monday. We might have to talk about this Monday. But hey, y'all tune in. Make sure y'all tune in. Star Hoop Central. Me, Prince, HD, B, Key, and shout out to my girl Maria every Monday. Star Who Central. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. We just dropped we did our first show yesterday. Make sure y'all check out the latest episode. Make sure y'all subscribe to my boy I Am So Media. Subscribe to the channel right here. Hit the like button. It's your boy Showtime Prince. We'll holler at y'all later. Salute.